We've just been down to the beach to take the dog for a walk, but when we got down there and we got onto the beach was absolutely covered in blue bottles. So we tried to walk along the beach a little bit, but there were so many blue bottles there that we had to turn around and come back. Couldn't let the dog off the lead, and we were just worried about her getting stung by one. So we went along to another beach to take the dog for a walk on, not on the surf beach, but on one of the calm beaches. And then when we got down there, the tide was in really, really high, and so we weren't able to walk along that beach either. So in the end, we decided we would take the dog for a walk along the road. And so we took her out along the headland, and so I got a little bit of footage of that for you.
that, and then they would talk to each other. Might need a cable.
Hi, well, it is the 10th of December, so the 10th day of vlogmas, and yes, we're still here. I'm still here. And I can't believe it's 10 days into December already. And, well, what to say about today? Today has started off as a really beautiful, really warm, lovely day. I think the top temperature for today was going to be 19 degrees. So I decided, after starting out the morning with the dog and sitting outside having my morning cup of tea, then we decided to go and take the dog for a walk down to the beach. And I've got some footage of that. And after our third attempt, we were able to take the dog for a walk. And yes, and our little Maya, when I took her for a walk last night, so I take her for a walk each evening, and when I took her for a walk, she found something dead, a dead animal that wasn't newly dead. It was dried and yucky, really horrible and stinky, and she would not let it go. She wouldn't drop it, and so I walked all the way back home hoping that she might drop it so I could quickly get it away from her, but there was no way she was going to get let go of this dead animal. And so I got back home. She still had hold of it, so I thought I'll try and pull it out of her mouth. And then she got really, really possessive and she wouldn't let go of it, and she was kind of snarling and snapping at me. And even though she was snapping at me, she was not going to let go of this horrible, horrible thing she was holding on to. So then my husband decided to go inside and get some of our old oven mitts. And so he came out with a pair of oven mitts on and used those as protection to try and get this horrible thing out of her mouth, which he managed to. So he was able to kind of like use the gloves and pull it out of her mouth. He got half of it out. And then we had to go back and try and get the other half out. I don't know what the neighbours were thinking. She was growling, and she even pulled the oven mitt off his hand at one point. And yes, so she was sounding very much like a very ferocious dog last night. Today, I'm happy to say that she was much more behaved, back to her ladylike self today while we were taking her out and about. There were no dead animals around. She didn't pick up anything. Or she did pick up something, but not just a pine cone. She always likes to pick something up. Oh, and I guess I should say that as soon as my husband got the stuff out of her mouth, he did go and put the oven mitts in the rubbish bin. So we don't have those anymore. We're not using them. Yes, I'm happy if Maya, when she walks, if she goes and picks up a pine cone or carries a stick or something like that, that is fine. But I mean, usually I try really, really hard to make sure she doesn't pick up bits of rubbish. She'll pick up tissues. She'll pick up rubbish. She will, I don't know. She has a thing about wanting to pick up things and carry them with her, and then she will not let them go. And we've had to put all the cat's toys inside up high, so she can't get the cat's toys because she loves to grab hold of the cat's toys. She's even been known to hold 2 cat toys in her mouth. So like we've tried to give her another toy so that she would drop the toy that she had, but then she just ends up holding both toys in her mouth. Oh, I don't know. She's a very strange kind of dog, but maybe it's because she's a small dog. Who knows? Yes. So anyway, yes. So it was such a lovely day. Ended up going for a walk with the dog, and then came back and did a bit of work in the garden, and yep. Oh, and I've well, I've got to try. That's what I've got to do. I've got to do our tea for the day. So I might do that. So I'm just going to make my second cup of tea from my Sip Hooray pack. As you can see, they are very nicely not very nice and colourful. And I think I will take this one, which is Do Good and Good Tea Will Come to You. This one is from T2 and it is China Jasmine, and a blend of green tea and jasmine produces a light yellow infusion with a delicate jasmine scent, a very popular green tea, great for everyday drinking or as an accompaniment to Asian food. So, and even though I did say originally that I wasn't really all that keen about the tea caddy, it's actually kind of growing on me. I actually quite like it now. I do like it because it's purple, and yeah, I think by the end I will really enjoy keeping the tea caddy, even though it wasn't my favourite one. Well, I'm going to wait for this to steep a bit, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, so I'm back again now with my tea. So you would have just seen me making tea. So it is the China Jasmine tea that I have, and I'm still just waiting for it to cool down a little bit. I've left the tea bag in because I'm not quite sure how strong I want this tea at the moment. It is a black tea, or at least it's just a tea that jasmine tea, no milk. Oh, that's actually really nice. I think that might be enough. I did bring a little container here to put my tea bag in. So just put my tea bag out of the way. Well, this is really nice, actually. I do find it a little bit hard sometimes with some of the green teas and the jasmine tea sometimes to know, because there's a line where it's too weak and then it's just right, and then it gets kind of like sour if it's too strong. But this one tastes really, really nice. It's just a little bit sweet, a little bit sour. No, not sour. A little bit don't know how. A little bit jasmine-y and green tea-ish. And I think this is a really, really nice tea, because I always am on the lookout to find a black tea that I would like to drink, because I really think I should stop drinking as much milk, because I have a lot of milk in my tea. So I keep looking for a black tea that I would be happy to drink. And so far, I'm thinking this one could be a contender, could be in the running. Yeah. Yeah, no, I really like that one. So that is make sure I call the China Jasmine from T2. So, right. Well, that's the tea of the day, and I think I'm going to go and do a little bit of knitting and do some work on that, and I still have to make dinner and have a think about that. Maya at the moment has gone to sleep after her big walk, and she's a little bit tired.
So, so maybe while she's having a little rest, it'd be a good time to do a little bit of knitting. And I'll talk to you all later.
Well, I've just sat down for a bit of a break and I thought I would get a little bit of knitting done. Instead of putting off doing this knitting, I thought I would start and work on these sleeves. So I've just been outside and just been doing a little bit of work in the garden, and so it's a nice chance to stop and have a cup of tea and do a bit of knitting.